Hotel Echo Lima Lima Oscar. Good evening from London, England. From your host, your guy himself, the one and only and truly DLG Reppin', as it says at the bottom and left hand side of the screen. This is another DLG Reppin's daily transfer news involving all things to do with Arsenal Football Club. Before I get started, make sure you smash the thumbs up like button. Do help me by sharing this channel virally all over the globe, especially to your friends and your relatives, yeah? Do help me by doing that, yeah? And all of above. And get your friends and your relatives to do the same thing, yeah? And tell them to make sure you tell them that their friends and relatives have got to share this channel amongst their friends and relatives. Also, the comment section below is for positive feedback only, yeah? That is the God and His gospel truth. Any ideas, if you've got an opinion, etc., leave it in the comment section below. And on top of that, yeah, tell your friends and your relatives to subscribe to the channel, yeah? And make sure you get them to get their friends and relatives to subscribe to the channel. This is the road to 1,000 subscribers. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I want to see 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year. That's a good challenge for me. Other than that, let's delve into, well, before I delve in, I need to apologize for being late by 2 minutes. So apologies, all football people. Other than that, let's talk about the Arsenal and their transfer activity. Now, all we're hearing is reports, interest, links, blah, 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 blah. It's the same old trifle every year, seriously. Now, Gabriel Jesus. Now, Arsenal seem to be the front runners for him, but there's been interest from Real Madrid and a number of other clubs. Now, the way I see it is, if we keep talking about this Gabriel Jesus and talk about how interested we are in him, clubs will come in with a bid and no mucking about. They will go in with a straight bid. If the price tag is £45 million. They honestly have assessed the situation with him and how he's not going to get much game time due to the fact that Alf Ingerholland's son is going to be signing for Manchester City. He's going to be that number 9. Now, what that inclines is, what am I talking about? What that does, yeah, it moves him out of the team or puts him out on the right, where he wants to be the main striker. But we're trying to make that a reality at the Emirates for him to be our main number 9. Not on the right, not on the left. We want him right in the middle where it hurts. And for me, Gabriel Jesus would be the ideal signing. I think we create enough opportunities as we do. We needed someone last season to be in the area. Unlike Lacazette, he wasn't there. I know the question would be, what does that do to Eddie Nketiah? That shouldn't even be a question. Eddie Nketiah knows he's not on Jesus' levels. And there's levels to these signings. And that's where Arsenal want to be aiming at, the top of the top. And Eddie Nketiah won't score enough goals to hit top 4. I'm just being real here. So the reality is Gabriel Jesus would be the ideal signing. Now, I'm hearing reports that Arsenal are going to go in with a second bid of £30 million. Whether that would be enough to force Sassuolo's hands, I don't have any faith that it would be the case. However, we did put in a bid of £25 million and that was rejected earlier on. So let's try it. So we're going to try and get the guy for up to 30 million. I doubt if that will be accepted. any Sassuolo striker, any Sassuolo fans who know of Gianluca Scamacca, if you're watching, drop it in the comment section below. And any football fan, for that matter, who knows about this striker, drop it in the comment section below. And what are the qualities that he can bring into the Arsenal first 11? Youri Tielemans. This is a guy who has come out publicly, admitted for the first time that he could possibly leave Leicester City. And that's due to the fact that he is looking at new challenges. However, he has said that he has been grateful for Leicester City in his time there. They've treated him as one of their families, or as one of their family members, should I say. He's been absolutely brilliant for Leicester, even though last season not as brilliant as he should be. But however, as I've said a number of times, this is a talented, top-class signing, and this would excite the fans. I believe, for the life of me, Arsenal have shown a lot of interest, and I believe the club is interested in him. It's just agreeing a fee of God knows how much. And you know, when it comes to negotiation and Arsenal, it is so frustrating. You know, knowing that they're going to put a bid in, it gets rejected. Just put the bid where the price is. Just show some ambition, some aggression. Some of that aggression should be shown in this transfer window, especially knowing the fact that we've missed out on 2 points. Now, a signing like Youri Tielemans would be ideal. Or the other alternative is to go in for Arthur Milo. Now, if he's a similar type of style, if he plays a similar type of style of football to Youri Tielemans, why are we not interested in him? Or a Fabian Ruiz, who is another talent whose style of football is similar to Youri Tielemans. We've got to fix that area, you know. Yves Bissouma, as I said yesterday, he's made a hint that he would love to play for the Arsenal and he wants to join us. He's made a hint, but yeah, Arsenal have not shown they've shown very little interest, if the truth be told. And if I'm proven wrong, then I'll come at it and apologise. But it feels to me that we're going around in circles with this one. Aaron Hickey, again, it's too quiet. It's become so quiet. Now, I'll be very surprised if we sign a player by the end of this week, beginning of the new week. I'll be very surprised because we're not moving in an aggressive way. We're not quick enough to do deals. So, players out. Well, we know Alexander Lacazette is saying au revoir to us, so we say au revoir to him. Granit Xhaka. You'd think he'll be an Arsenal player next week or next season, should I say. Now, Roma have not given up on him. As long as Mourinho's in charge, there's every possibility that he can have his technical director to fly over to London and speak to our representatives about Granit Xhaka. Now, I don't think Granit Xhaka in his mind has ruled out a move away from the Arsenal. Not at all. All right, he was one of our best performing midfielders last season, but for me, who's to say that he's not playing for a move away from the Emirates? Let's be real. Bukayo Saka, now, he's a guy who's got 2 years left of his contract. And Man City and Liverpool have shown interest. However, we know that Saka wants to stay. But we need the board to act really quickly on this and tie him down to a lucrative deal. He deserves it. Even though he's been consistent for up to 2 seasons, if that, he deserves it, in my eyes. You know, he's played 38 league games last season. That is not easy to do for any professional footballer. If you look at teams up and down the Premier League, can anyone in the comment section below name me a player who played all 38 Premier League games last season? Leave it in the comment section below, so I can't see anyone who's done that. Yeah, talking about Bukayo Saka, my concern is if he has another good season and he's not signed a new deal, then he will have one season left. And even that, in the middle of the season, we've got the World Cup. And for me, that is going to be a difficult time, because you've got the World Cup, which starts in November and ends early November. It starts, and I assume it has to end early December. Then you get back into the Premier League, and before you know it, three weeks, if not 4 weeks later, you got the January transfer window. That, for me, it's going to be a difficult one, because we need one or two new additions into the team. Then you got to be signing players of quality, ability. Maybe you might have to sign a player who's played very little football, but can offer something in terms of the quality, in terms of workload, etc. Depending on who it would be. And I say workload, every player's got to work. Every outfield player's got to work as hard as they can. Now, for me, Bukayo Saka needs to, no, Arsenal's representatives or the club, they need to sit down with Bukayo Saka as early as possible. Thrasher, offer him a deal that is reasonable, that is realistic, should I say. And if all parties agree, then we as Arsenal fans have every reason to be happy. Just tying him down to a new 3-year contract extension on top of the 2-year he's got left, I think that will keep us happy. But we've got to match his ambition as well. We've ended the season in 5th place, no trophies. This season, there's no excuses. We've got to match his ambition. And by doing that, that will automatically convince him to sign a new deal. But we shall see. Right, let's wrap this up. There's nothing much for me to say on the transfers, other than ladies to the gentlemen, to the boys, to the girls. Thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. As always, saving the best to last, as I do. Thank you so much for putting up with me. I'll be here again tomorrow with another stream. I do apologize for no afternoon stream. Obviously, with work commitments, coming back in to the flat, knowing that I've just come back from work, it's never easy to do an afternoon stream. But however, I'll try my best to do as many afternoon streams as possible. Mornings, out of the question, because I work during the morning. So it don't mean that you don't support me by liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Viewers, I'm calling you out to do all of that, yeah? Make sure your friends and families do all of that for me, yeah? Other than that, I hope you have a great day. Enjoy yourselves. Take care of your friends. Take care of your families. Take care of yourselves. Stay safe. Peace, bless, love again. And as always, remember, DLG Reppin', we'll talk again. Until next time, I'm out of here. Just remember, please be nice.